They named all three kids Miguel.
I don't actually know if they're like brothers or like cousins or whatever.
Yeah.
The first and second in the family.
No, you got to always smell the food first. Smell's a big part of the taste.
Define the smell.
Oh, he's already defiled the product.
Welcome back to Critical Banter. This is the podcast where we take the very best bits from your favorite late night shows and package them into one single podcast. On this week's episode, my friends, we have two classic segments. We will be playing Bullslut, as well as going through some of our and some of your Ray units on Dob in a Ray unit. But before that, to wrap the week, as always, we've got me, Miguel, we have Kushy,
Yes, sorry.
and we have Rowie.
G'day.
So, fellas, I have had some family come over from the Philippines, and as you know, during high school and stuff, when I used to say, my name, or a teacher used to read out my name, butchered all the time. What did I hear? Maggle.
What's that?
Miguel is not even an uncommon name.
There's
so
a
the fact,
worldwide global pop star, or R&B, whatever, by the name of Miguel. So I feel like it should be in pop culture.
For Maggle. That's a Harry Potter slur right there.
I've heard the classic like Miguel,
Yeah.
the famous Manuel.
Manuel, that's my go-to. But like, there was a time where I was like, is it Miguel?
Or Miguel.
Miguel.
Those two are fine, right? Because there's
Is it? No, I think there's only one way to
because
say
from my
name.
perspective, it's like those are close enough that I'm happy. If it's Maggle, then I'm correcting you. But I'm happy enough if it's Miguel and Miguel. I don't really mind.
Where does the A come in the Mag?
Who gave you Maggle?
Some
has to be-
teacher, dude. Probably like an English teacher or something.
It
I
has to
don't
be
know.
Miggle, not Maggle.
Smiggle?
How do we say your name correctly? Then?
Miguel.
Miguel.
There you go. Anyways, the family that came over, it was like my auntie's cousins, some like, removed cousins, and they came with their kids. 3 of them were called Miguel. So when I was introduced, they're
Wait, hang on 1 second. They named all 3 kids Miguel.
I don't actually know if they're like brothers or like cousins or whatever.
Yeah.
The first and second.
In the family, there were like 3 of them.
Right.
So I come in and I'm like, oh, this is Miguel. I'm like, fuck, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then 2 minutes later, oh, my name's Miguel. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Is this a prank?
Yeah, you're being
What's going on?
Second of his name.
And by the time the third geezer came, I'm like, fuck off. I'm leaving. I'm getting trolled here.
like 4 out of like your 6 or 7 family members are named Miguel,
Yeah. What's going
including you.
They didn't have the same last name, which was okay. At least we don't have 4 of this fucking same full name.
Junior.
Anyways, I bring this up because we have been doing some snack taste tests. Kush went to America and brought us like UK snacks apparently.
And Ro loved that segment without a doubt.
And also Mexican chips we've heard.
Oh yeah, Takis apparently was
Fuegos.
yeah
Fuego's a
Mexican.
Mexican. Who would have thought
So
Fuego?
if we do the recalculation, it's 1-0 to
Mexico?
London. No, 1-0 Mexico.
Look, I think we have to redo it from scratch.
1-0
Australia
versus UK.
And then like, I don't know, 5-4 Australia versus
America.
Anyways, I don't come with Australian snacks, unfortunately. I just have Filipino snacks, and I would like you to try them. So what do I have on this table?
What is this one? I'm holding it up on the screen.
That is...
It's like a purple, like it looks like your Holy Communion things that you take,
So
except it's purple.
it's Filipino. It's probably been through the church, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, it's been blessed.
It is like a... do you know what ube is? No.
Ube.
Taro.
Taro.
Ube,
Yeah.
taro, similar thing.
That's what I was saying. When you smell it, it smells exactly like taro.
So it's like a little wafer cracker thing. It's very thin,
Have a smell.
very nice.
I want to have a taste.
You can try it.
No, you got to always smell the food first. Smell's a big part of the taste.
Define the smell.
He's already defiled the product.
He's defiled many things in his life.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
with-
one.
No, it smells like taro milk tea.
There's one for you.
I've already tried it.
He knows what it tastes
I know
like.
what it
All right,
tastes
here we
like.
go.
And it's
big.
very thin, like very big and thin.
It's got the wafer texture. You see those lines, the wafer lines? All right, here we go. Get ready for the ASMR.
So it said it's made in Beverly Hills. So when I first read this, I'm like, was this brought from the US? But no, there's a Beverly Hills in the Philippines.
Of course there is.
That's it's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's not bad.
What are you tasting?
I thought it'd be a lot sweeter, but it isn't.
I really like that. It tastes like condensed milk. Like,
But it's not as sweet as condensed milk. Definitely not.
no, it's like condensed milk in a wafer form, which I quite like. But I don't know where the purple is coming from.
That's the flavor, ube. Taro.
Is this
It's a
what-
purple
No, I know that.
fruit, vegetable?
But does it taste like taro? I'm just
Little.
tasting condensed milk.
That's what I'm tasting as well.
I think that's ube. So ube is like a form of taro, probably
I like it.
sweeter and all that.
I really like it.
This is better than a lot of the snacks that we tried
Are you going to say
previously.
junk?
Can-
Are you going to say junk?
No. I was not going
What
to.
slur were you going to use?
Well, Migs has been telling us he's been snacking on the Mike and Ike's these days over the last week.
Back about 2 weeks ago, we tasted Mike and Ike's because they're sitting in my kitchen where like all my my vitamins or like my supplements or like
that can be mistaken for a vitamin.
or like where my bread is, right? So when I'm getting bread or I'm getting like vitamins, I see the box of Mike and Ike's. I'm like, you'd be rude not to take one or two. It's growing on me.
So you got your like omega-3, fish oil, and then like Mike and Ike's.
It's lime Mike and Ike's. Anyways, what are you scoring out of 10? Let's just rate out of 10 quickly.
I would go for the 8.
Yeah, I was going to
Rating
say
out of
8.5, 9. Honestly, that's quite good.
I rate out of 8, so I'm going to give that a.
Oh yeah, this podcast
sorry,
is out of
yeah.
8. So what is it out
I'm
of
going to
8?
give that a 7. I really enjoy that. I could snack on those.
Yeah, 7, big time. Like,
Can you get them here?
Unfortunately, I don't think you can.
No way. There's got to be Filipino shops that you can find
we
these
can't, but
things.
not authentic.
This is a business idea. We should.
It's from Beverly Hills, man.
It's from Beverly. It's from the Big Bev. Or maybe go to the Australian Beverly Hills.
Yeah, we should start selling these.
That's
I feel like we
very
make some big
nice.
money from this.
All right. The next item I have is very, very classic pulveron. It's like a
Hold it up. Let the viewers know. Look at that.
It's like a how do I describe this?
Looks like very
It's got the
classic.
texture, low key. You know how a flake like breaks away type of vibe. It's got that texture, but it's made of like nuts. I think. Let me give it some
You
respect.
hear that? That's a little paperish wrapper around it.
Yeah, so there's a wrapper like a lolly wrapper. It's again a bit bigger than a typical like
I was going to say, are all Filipino snacks like very chunky?
like
very big
extra size. Super size me.
I like it, but is this a disrespect to the very idea behind a snack?
No, this is still bite size. It's just bigger than a lolly, but
a big
it's
bite.
not. It's not.
A pulveron
lolly.
is a type of heavy, soft, and very crumbly Spanish shortbread made of flour, sugar, milk, and nuts. But it is the Filipino version. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
can
Tastes
just-
like a Scotch finger.
There's an Indian sweet exactly like
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Yeah.
It's very similar. And actually, this is pretty good. I like this.
made with toasted flour, powdered milk,
Yeah.
butter, and sugar. It's class.
It is very soft. I don't love it, but it's not terrible. But it tastes good. It tastes very nutty, which I like. Like it tastes like peanut butter.
yeah.
Hey, yo.
You know that meme with a rock where there's a massive boom with his
Yeah.
eyebrow raised? That was it. This is a 6 out of 8 for me.
Tastes like peanut butter. Not bad. 5 out of 8.
5 out of 8. The last one, and this is the one. When I eat it, my dad says I'm addicted to it like crack heroin.
Whoa.
So
Really?
it's big words, my friend. I got to open it. Pastillas de leche. You say that. What did you think it was, Ro?
There's a Messina ice cream called Dolce Delish, spelt exactly the same. It's not Deleche, it's Delish.
Just like how you call like chicken adobo, chicken adobe.
Yeah, but I do that to mess with you.
Adobe acrobat.
Yeah, exactly.
The fucking audacity of this man. Anyways, this, my friends, you can't get here.
There's a wrapper there.
You can't get here because the ingredients it is made of is a certain Carabao's milk. Which is a type of cow or something that's only in the Philippines.
Do
Anyways,
that in the milk test.
maybe we should import it. Pastillas de leche. It is like a...
Mate, what are these wrappers? The wrapper on this thing, I don't even know how to
These are
describe it.
iconic wrappers.
Is it?
This one is iconic.
Okay, so it's
Defines my childhood.
it's a cylindrical like piece of paper wrapped in another thin sheet of paper.
It's like
It's like
a bullet. There's a bullet wrapped in this. Like it genuinely feels like there's a bullet wrapped.
Hold that up.
All right.
I have a bone to pick, first of all. So the wrapper is this size, right?
the wrapper is a cylinder.
Look how fucking small. These days, it's that small. Back in the day, it filled the bloody paper
really?
cylinder.
So the Delish is like a dice. It's like a cube the size of a dice with sugar on the outside.
It's a...
Placed into a wrapper, which is like you can fit 6 of those dice in there probably.
It is like a condensed milk type.
I think I'm gonna
sweet.
like this.
I think you'll like it, Ro.
So I'm pushing down on it. Oh yeah, no.
Pushy's having a nibs. Yeah, I will.
Wait till the 4th second. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Oh my
There it
goodness gracious me,
Wow.
What do you taste? It's fucking class.
dude! This is actually thrown me back because my mum used to make something that tastes exactly like this.
This is like it's actually this is really similar to like Indian snacks. There's a thing called barfi, which is like really similar, but the
Yeah.
texture is so soft that it's better.
It just tastes, dude. It's condensed milk. It's just condensed milk in like a form.
But it's the
of a
texture of,
snack,
this.
but it's
yeah.
beautiful.
No, and if you eat straight condensed milk, still too sweet, you know?
You mind
It's
if I
got
have
a
a look at this?
It's got the taste, but it's not overpowering.
Dude, this is spectacular. This is a straight up 8 out of 8. Like whatever the dulce delicious, the delish it is delish. It is delish.
How much for these bad boys?
Yeah, we're gonna auction them off now.
How much? How much we talking?
12,000 V-Bucks.
Hang on. So you're saying to get these, I have to go to the Philippines. I can't find them
Yeah.
here. This
You
seems
can get
wrong.
them. You can get them here, but it uses a specific type of milk that you can't get here. So you can get them here, but they'll taste slightly different.
Did your family bring any more? Or just one packet each.
Look, I'll be honest. They brought 2 boxes. I finished the first box today.
Oh, as you should.
In one day. Like, I'm not even fucking lying.
No, as you should.
That is spectacular.
I will say though, the packaging. I'm not a fan of the packaging. You could fit a lot
used
more.
to fill them up, man. That's the fucking
You could
problem.
like. There's how much in this? Like 3, 6. Looks like there's 12.
Like 12 individual cubes.
12 individual. So we've got 24 in total in the looks of this. You could easily fit 3 more. This could have up to like what, 70, at least 70 of these in there.
You know, inflation's hitting hard, man. Cost of living's going up.
I can't give it 8 out of 8, but I will give it a 7.99 out of 8.
Mate, that's getting a straight 8 out of 8.
It's getting 8.
I'll lose 0.1 for the packaging, but 7.99.
Fair
The packaging, like, I don't know why they've done it like
everything.
that.
You've got to consider everything.
So you're
when
telling me if you're eating chips, you know, they fill a third of the bag.
They always
it's
lose.
already not.
they always lose it. Yeah, I don't care.
It
about
is not
inflation.
inefficient packaging. Like, you can fit a lot more of the little treats in there, but just the flavor alone surpasses it all. Like, you know how sometimes in MasterChef, like, it looks like crap, but it tastes really good. And like it's so good that they don't even worry
can
about the
tell as
plating.
well.
Like, this is exactly what I would describe that as.
You can
It doesn't
tell as well
matter.
when the chefs take a moment, they're like, they have that little nutty flavor in that, and they have the nutty expression, and you know they've made something beautiful. This is what this is right here.
It's class.
Love it.
Alrighty, fellas, we are bringing back the ever popular game Bullslut. Sen is not here to explain the game, so I will try my absolute best because these two refuse to do anything. So I've got to go ahead and do it. So this is a game. We'll present each other with a category, and then we've got to, auction off how many things we can name. But if it gets to a point where you think the other person is, they're bullshitting you, they think they've said, I don't know, 50 things in 30 seconds, you think they can't do it, you call them out, you tell them Bullslut, and they've got to prove that they can do it. I hope that makes sense. You can watch the other ones we have on YouTube if it doesn't make sense, or, listen to this one, you'll get it in due time. So the first category we have today, how many YouTubers can you name in 30 seconds?
This is myself and Mr. Nanan here.
Yes.
I can name 5 YouTubers.
I can name 10 YouTubers.
I also can name 10 YouTubers. In 30 seconds, that is the challenge. I'm trying to look. How many YouTubers do you subscribe to?
Well, I can't tell you. I can't reveal that.
Just to be clear, we're not including Vivo accounts and shit like that.
Well, it's a Justin Bieber Vivo.
Can't include Justin Bieber,
Okay,
Vivo, Ariana Grande, Vivo.
I wasn't even thinking about that. 11 YouTube.
I can name 15 YouTubers.
Bullslut.
Ooh.
I generally don't think this is that hard.
Yeah, I think it's all right.
Alrighty, Kush, you have to name 15 YouTubers in 30 seconds, and your time starts now.
Mr. Beast, Sidemen, Vanos Gaming, I Am Wildcat, Sark, Terrorizer. Basically, I do work.
What?
Have I said I'm Wildcat? I think no.
Yes, you have.
I have.
Okay.
We're in 7, not 8.
Oh shit. Okay. Nah, fuck. This is throwing me off
You
now.
have 15 seconds remaining.
Halfway.
Superwog. Shit. I'm thinking about all the gaming accounts. Fitz. Marksman.
3
Ninja. Courage AD.
Time is up.
Shit.
Time
you
is
got
up.
to 12. You got to 12.
I was getting nervous, but I was thinking, like, when you said Mr. Beast, I thought you were going to go Mr. Beast Espanol, Mr. Beast Portuguese, Mr. Beast Gaming, Mr. Beast Reacts,
I
I
think I went the right idea. I went to gaming accounts.
Critical banter.
Yeah, that is true.
Robro, DJ Punk Bro. Dude, we got,
Exactly.
what was your one called?
I think 7 Ronaldo Torres. 9.
7 Ronaldo Torres with 1 million views.
You also shot yourself a side, man. You should have named the side.
Yeah, I should have
That's
named
7.
Yeah, true.
Screwed up there.
Well, Kush, Ro gets a point for that one. Unlucky Kush.
That's huge. All right, I'll go now. How many festivals can you name in 30 seconds?
Oh, dearie me. This feels like it's geared to one person and one person alone.
Migs is going to a festival today, but there are plenty of festivals that I've seen on TikTok recently.
So this is not just Australian. This is worldwide.
This is worldwide. It can even be, it doesn't even have to be music festivals. If you want to do, Carnival,
What?
you can do it as well.
That's kind of broad.
5 festivals.
7.
9.
10.
Bullslut.
Shit.
Why would you think you named 10 festivals in 30 seconds?
I kind of want to play this one, but he went up to 10.
Yeah.
So like,
Kush, you've made your bed. You must
okay.
lie in it.
Alright.
10 festivals.
I could name it. Yeah.
10 festivals in 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Okay, listen out. Supernova. The Hardstyle one.
They need the name.
There's so many hardstyle ones.
Shit. Oh my God. What's the massive one in Europe?
This is an abysmal effort.
Carnival. The Sunday Soleil.
It's not a carnival. That's not a festival.
The Chinese food markets that are coming in soon.
What? This night food market?
Night noodle markets in Hyde Park, Sydney.
Okay, the Sydney Film Festival, the Melbourne Film
It's too
Festival.
late. Your times are up, bro. You were long gone.
I should have just named every country has their own film festival. I could have named all of them.
That's
I
what I
forgot
said.
the big one in Europe. What's the big one in Europe?
Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland.
There's another one, I think.
Knockout's the one you're looking for.
Defcon.
Rolling Loud. Defcon.
Defcon was the one I was
Ultra. Wireless.
You should have let Migs have it. But you reckon you would have got 10 in 30 seconds?
Festival's the one you're looking
If
for.
I reckon I should have gone down the film festival.
Sydney Comedy Festival.
Yeah, I don't know why you were going down the music
Yeah.
festival. You don't even, I mean, you do listen to music. You're not me, but
Yeah.
when was the last time you went to a music festival?
The film
I haven't.
festivals, my guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. I should have. That's my bad.
He even gave you the out.
Yeah. Stupid, man. Stupid.
Anyways, 1 point to me, 1 point to Ro. Kush.
All right, Road Migs. How many songs that were released in 2022 can you name in 30 seconds?
5.
The answer is 0.
5.
No, this is such a nonsense like category because Migs is gonna win regardless. And if I say 6, he's gonna tell me
You
to
tell
do
me
it.
you don't know any song that was released in 2022.
I don't know 5 songs that have been released in 2022.
Are you serious?
Like, because the thing is, well, I don't like. For example, right? Post Malone released an album, didn't listen to a single track, but Migs can probably name all those songs in that album. Do you know what I mean? And I can't say Bullslut on 5 because that's just a layup. Go higher. Give us a higher bid.
5. It's the game. The game's the
Come
game.
on, bro. Come on. You can do this. Think about your favorite artist or an album that got released this year.
I don't listen to music, and I definitely don't listen to albums because on albums there's only 1 or 2 good songs. So why would I listen to the whole thing? Subject myself to that torture. Bullslut. Name 5 songs
I think
in
I can't do
5 seconds. All right, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Fuego, My G, Doja, Super Duper.
Doja, is that a song?
Yeah,
Yeah,
by
the-
Central C.
The
I don't know.
My
Freaky
bitches.
Dicky. All right, I've got some time now.
One song. Come on.
1 song in
Summer
20
by
seconds.
KSI.
There you go. Done. He's done 5. There it is.
It's all right. It's okay. You win some, you lose
You
some.
win
and
some, you lose some.
Kush has
really.
won nothing.
I just wanted my revenge and you give me such a trash ass question.
What do I give you?
The festivals. Fuck you. That's my fault, but still. Anyway.
So halfway, I'm on 2, Rose on 1, Kush. Pick up the
Hate to
pace.
see it.
How many UK cities can you name in 30 seconds? Geography, boys. Come on.
Can't you do American cities? I just came from that.
I can
Meet you in
go.
the middle with some rogue country if you want.
No. I can go 4 UK cities.
This guy's been to the UK, right? Right.
Yeah, but that's neither here
So
nor. I've
have
only
you.
been to 1 place
In
the
Call of
UK.
Duty.
Ooh, I can name the maps, yeah. 8.
I just don't think you can.
Oh, well, that makes my life easier. Bullslut.
Ah, shit. All right.
Alrighty, Kush, you have to name 8 UK, not England, UK cities in
does that even
30
mean?
seconds.
Your time starts now.
London?
Yes,
Manchester?
yes,
Liverpool?
yes.
West Ham?
No,
He thought it was.
I thought it was. I was
Chelsea?
going through the
no.
15 seconds left.
Oh my days. What's in FIFA?
7 seconds.
Oh my
Like, can this guy not play this game? He's ruining it for everyone involved. I'm sorry for this poor listening experience
Oh
you're
my
getting.
God, and your time is up.
Your time is up. Kush has given you one of the worst games of Bullslut of all time.
Why did you continue then?
Mate, you can go to Ireland, go to Cork.
You can't go to Ireland.
Is that on the UK?
Go to Northern Ireland. You can go to Scotland and you can go to Wales.
All right, you go to Glasgow, Edinburgh.
Well, that's 2 at least.
Yeah, that's 2 more. But then even in
Wales, you go Cardiff.
if you go to England,
Newcastle.
EPL
The big one.
teams, surely.
Yeah, just Premier League teams. You just should have kept naming
Kept
more.
going.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's the only Premier team I know.
Sooner or later, you've gone to
This guy went to Leeds on exchange.
Oh, come on. Kush.
Birmingham.
Isn't Liverpool a nice city?
It is. That's why we counted it.
Oh, we can. Okay.
West Ham, not a city. Although I thought Chelsea is not a city.
It's not a city because it's a London team. It might be like a borough.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
we're not counting that.
He went to the Chelsea markets, but I didn't realize that Chelsea was not. Anyways, alrighty, my turn for Kush v Migs. Capital cities of the world. So how many capital cities of the world can you name in 30 seconds?
I don't know my geography. I genuinely don't know.
Fuck it, 10.
11.
You seriously?
Stop doing this. Stop
I want him
doing
to
it.
go
Gave you an out. 12.
Bullslut.
All right. Fuck me. Jesus Christ.
12 capital cities in 30
can't do
seconds.
it, by the way.
You can do it.
Yeah,
Think
you
about.
can.
I just can't do it.
No, you can. You can.
As long as, honestly, I'll be tempted to give you the points if you get more than 3 and not have our listeners sit there for 30 seconds while Kush goes,
All right.
Your time starts now.
Canberra, London, Madrid, Lisbon, Buenos Aires,
5,
Paris, Munich, no, Berlin,
7,
Amsterdam. What's the capital of Italy? I don't know. Rome, maybe. Who
9.
knows?
That's correct.
I got time. What other countries
You
are
have 5 seconds.
there? I've run out of countries, bro. Copenhagen.
10.
I thought I said 10.
I think you
I
said
stopped.
I think you said 12.
That's why I stopped. I thought it was 10. Oh, well, there you go, Kush.
There you go. On the
win,
board,
baby.
Kush. On the board.
What's New Zealand's one? And what's
Auckland,
America's one? And what's Canada's one? Because those ones were coming to mind, but I don't think I was getting the right cities.
Auckland. Canada is Ottawa. And America is Washington.
Ah,
DC?
DC.
DC.
Mexico's.
I don't know what Mexico is. Wait. Mexico?
Mexico City.
I think it is.
Oh!
He had it.
But yeah, you had Brasilia. You had
I didn't go to fucking Asia for some reason.
You have Tokyo,
Manila.
Beijing, Manila, the hometown.
Oh, that's an L for me, bro. The pressure gets you.
The
I'll
pressure
give you that.
gets you, dude. This game's tough.
Anyways, all right.
All right.
What's the score?
2, 1.
1.
Yeah.
So you can't win.
I can't win here, but one of you can win here, and it is between the two of you now.
Thrilling. It's 2-2 here.
Wow.
I'm going to go broad.
Again.
How many social media apps can you name in 30 seconds?
All right. Migs, his whole job revolves around social media marketing.
He considers himself an influencer.
He does, yeah.
So does Rohit. LinkedIn
you-
influencer.
That is true. I didn't even thank you for giving me one. By the way,
He posts weekly on that shit.
I post daily. Everyone give me a like.
Please subscribe to his newsletter.
They're good. Just quietly, they're good.
Thank
I'm
you.
loving the
They're
use of the
fast.
capitals, the bowls.
Exactly.
They're nice.
Emojis.
I'm loving it.
All right, back to the game.
Social media apps.
Yeah.
5.
Like,
Can be any existing. Could have been expired.
Past.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
That throws a new dimension. 8.
10.
Come on, Ro.
No, I'm trying to think. Like, for example, is Spotify a social media app?
Nah.
You got friends on there?
Nah. That's a music streaming platform.
Messaging. It's messaging.
Yeah, messaging is a social media,
I don't think that's true.
isn't it?
It is. Look it up. Don't look it up because you'll get answers. Look it up after 30 seconds.
So you're saying like, okay,
But not like messages. Is
Yeah.
it like for the phone app for
yeah.
SMS?
Like, for example, Kakao Talk.
Yes.
That is a social media
Yes.
platform. All right. Well, that changes things as well. I think I can do 11 then.
12.
Ooh. Hello.
12 is getting to my upper limit.
Come on, think globally even potentially.
Yeah, I'm thinking globally.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. I don't think there's many Australian social media apps. All right, Bullslut.
Here we go. 12.
I'm doing cushions today. I'm overshooting, hoping.
Back yourself. This is for the win. One of you can only win here.
High stakes.
All right.
12 in 30 seconds. You faltered 12 last time just
12.
to get
right.
in your head.
12, not 10. 12.
3. Go.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, LinkedIn,
Yep.
Viber,
Yep.
WhatsApp,
Yep.
Kakao Talk,
Yep.
WeChat,
Yep.
Be Real,
10.
LinkedIn.
Yep.
You said
You
LinkedIn?
said LinkedIn already,
Oh,
yeah.
I said LinkedIn. That's fucking fair
two
play,
more?
you know.
Two more.
MySpace, Bebo.
Oh
done.
my goodness
That's a
gracious.
victory for Migs here. Wowee.
That's the best way to win, actually.
Exactly.
That's the best way to win.
Go out with confidence.
Alrighty, boys. As always, this episode is sponsored by our good friends at Manscaped. In the news this week, a lot of cheating. We talked about Adam Levine last week. Anyone hear about the Try Guys Ned Fulmer?
The wife guy.
The wife guy. He cheated on his wife with one of the colleagues, and for some reason, all I could think of was his balls shaved. What was he using on his shaft? Like,
Right.
it must have been good
Yep.
for that to happen.
Yep. Facts.
And I was thinking, did he use Manscaped? Did he or did he not?
Great question.
It was a really good question. And so that leads us to the Halloween copy that our good friends at Manscaped have sent.
Ah, okay. Yep.
That's the most logical path, eh? We
Why-
don't want to talk about Sen cheating or no?
No, we won't talk about that. Michael Myers sure is scary. But the last thing you need is to be hairy this Halloween. Luckily, our friends at Manscaped launched their 4th generation performance package to make sure your pumpkins get the ultimate carving experience on this spooky day. Turn your bite-sized treat into a king-sized candy. I don't like that insinuation, just quietly. I'm big cojones, and they goes from king size to jumbo size. Let's not go small bite-sized treat. That's what we described Miguel's Filipino snacks this morning. But you can join the 6 million
Oh
men
my God, 6.
world. Oh my God, 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com,
Yep.
20% off and free shipping with the code TCB. Make the right call this spooky season. It's trick or trim.
Ooh. All right, boys, welcome back to one of our most classic segments, Dob in a Rare Unit, where we just dob in the most unique specimens of this world that belong in our society.
Strange, weird, people, behavior. Whatever.
Exactly. Can be personal. Sometimes we get some from the listener, so we do appreciate that. And the first one is, in fact, from a listener. So he says, "My uncle is a rare unit, boys. Don't use my name. I'm low-key scared he'll murder me."
We are a podcast with uncles. Famously.
I mean, he has always been a little weird, but the rarest moment I've seen was when he watched back himself cleaning carpet for literally 4 hours.
It's game tape.
I watched 2 movies with my family, and every time I looked at him, he was still fucking watching. I should mention that obviously a carpet cleaner. So I'm guessing his uncle is a carpet cleaner. Okay. But still, he's a crazy Donald Trump supporter in Australia. I have no idea what he'll do next. He also didn't care when his mum died. My mum described it as him having zero emotion in his eyes. I like to think he was just hiding his emotions, but I don't know, boys. Well, that is juicy.
There's 2 halves to this story. The first one
There's
is
just
like
3/3. What? There's 3/3.
All right, there's 3/3. The first third, the carpet cleaning, LeBron James game footage tape.
Let me provide you an alternate view, right? LeBron James, game 1 of the NBA Finals. He goes 2 from 18. They lose by 20. Then what's he doing next day? Just going into the room,
He's reviewing.
popping up game 1. And he's not watching highlights. He's watching the entire game that he's on.
Yeah, but basketball is competitive, and carpet cleaning
What if he
is a
wants
one-man
What
job.
if he wants to be the best carpet cleaner there, and he wants to correct his mistakes?
Okay, I don't know. I don't clean many carpets in my life.
We know.
All right, but I don't think it's that hard, and I don't think there's that many
But you
mistakes
said
that
this
can
about
be
professional
made.
sport.
I understand that, but
gross ideology.
you get the steam mop, you go across. If the carpet has no dirt, the carpet is clean.
I haven't tried it, but I imagine it's actually quite easy.
So, okay, look, if this uncle wants to be the greatest carpet cleaner of all time,
He wants to be part of the Mount Rushmore of carpet cleaners.
name another carpet cleaner. Who else is up there?
We're not in the industry.
Yeah.
Could be a competitive
This
market.
could be like a complete cult for all we know.
Are you genuinely suggesting that this is not rare?
No, it's so rare.
Okay, because
disgustingly rare.
Because to get game footage, he's got to set up like a tripod, put his phone on there, and then record himself.
What if it's televised?
Imagine the storage on the phone.
He has to get some good
4
microphones.
hours of carpet cleaning footage.
1 hour of this podcast is what? 40 gigs?
Yeah, so 160 gigs And of course he's got in 4K.
Of course.
May as well.
Dare I say he needs multiple angles? He can't. It can't be one
Multiple
tripod and one
phones.
camera.
So what? He's recording himself first of all with like 3 different cameras. He's editing the footage.
No, and also there is an external boom mic hanging down so you can capture the audio perfectly.
No, I don't think
feel.
this is audio. I think this is because don't get me wrong. I love watching game footage of like my amateur sport. Like if we're at the driving range, Manny, can you record me? You know my swing. No dramas there, but for 4 hours is where I draw the line. Like, why do you need 4 hours of cleaning? 3 of those hours, I'm sure, is the same thing.
So if he recorded 5 minutes of his art,
No dramas whatsoever. I think the length of time is what makes it rare. Like, and also just the fact that it's carpet cleaning as well, low key.
what if he's re-watching the same tape?
What do you mean?
I'm sure he does have 4 hours of raw footage. What if he has 20 minutes, but
Yeah.
he's watching the strokes? He's re-watching the technique.
It could be. You never know. I think. Look, it is pretty rare. The first part, but what
First,
about
third,
the,
very rare.
What about the second, third? Whereas I should mention that he's obviously a carpet cleaner, but he's still a Donald Trump supporter in
In
Australia.
Australia.
I don't think I was going to say I don't think I've met a Donald Trump supporter, but one of our close friends is a strong Donald Trump supporter.
Yeah, it's my roommate. Is it not?
He's got the MAGA hat.
He's got the
Does he
MAGA
wear it around the
hat.
house?
He wears it around the hat.
Is it as
loudly
like a
and proudly.
troll or
Yeah, it's a troll. Of course,
But
it's a
at the
troll.
same time, it's one of
I
those
think there are
where
some feelings,
it starts as a troll, but underlying, there might be a little
Perhaps
something
Trump's actually a good guy. That's how it all starts.
I've never heard those words come out of his mouth. I think it is a troll. It is just for a bit of a laugh. Because he went to America and came back with the MAGA hat and then proudly wears it as like a joke, in quotations.
That's a joke.
But why are you supporting Donald Trump in Australia? Like, why are you supporting any politician in Australia that is overseas? Like, who you should be supporting is your local parliament politicians.
Yeah, exactly. What's the point of supporting Donald Trump? There's literally no point, eh? There's nothing he can do. All he's doing is potentially social media flaming some additional people, right? That's it.
You've bought into his ideology, you want that to reflect in Australian society.
Okay. That's also kind of rare. Just no need for that kind of support. The third one, I don't know if this is rare, but
Nah, it's...
didn't care when his mom died and his mom described him as having zero emotion in his eyes. That just feels like a personality description.
No, but like, we don't know the relationship with his mother. Like, could have hated his
Exactly.
mother.
He's trained.
Yeah.
Been abused as a child.
Could be. Maybe that's why he's so into carpet cleaning. That maybe he
The blood off the carpets when he was a kid.
potentially, and maybe
goodness.
he
That's
was
why
always
he
whooped on the carpet, so he's constantly
That's why
cleaning.
he wants it spotless, because you can't have a little speck
Maybe
of blood.
Exactly.
But it is still a little bit worrying, though, that he has no emotions.
But also back what our listener sent in, maybe he's hiding it.
yeah.
He's grieving when he doesn't want to show it. That's fair.
Maybe carpet cleaning is his escape. Do you ever think of that?
His
listener?
vice.
Yeah.
No, but I think these are independent events. Like, I don't think his
You have
mom
a Venn
died.
diagram. They are separate circles.
His mom didn't die, and then he went and did carpet cleaning for 4 hours. This
His
is
mom
just-
didn't die, and then he started supporting Trump.
Does that
Yeah.
make it lesser out of that? Like, let's say they were all connected.
Then it would be less rare because, like you said, he's escaping
He has
his
traumas that
emotions.
he's trying to-
Okay.
Yeah, so he's distracting himself. Like I distract myself, by going for a walk, and he distracts himself by cleaning his carpet.
His carpets. Okay. Well, it's pretty
First
rare.
2/3 rare. Last third could be rare, but I don't think it's rare. I've got a few that I've run into. They're quick ones. I'll write them off. So I was at the park the other day, just going for a stroll. You know how people, walk their dogs. Do people walk cats? No.
I've walked my cat.
You walk your cat. Someone was walking their bird.
What?
So
What?
His bird was on a leash.
Birds have wings.
His bird.
Wait, was he flying? Was he walking and
He
flying?
was flying.
That's pretty cool.
So the bird was on a leash.
Yeah.
And then the leash was around his wrist. So you know how kids go to like a fair and have balloons
Yeah.
on their wrist? That's basically what I was seeing, but it was a bird.
Oh, so if the bird flew, like it can't go that far. Well, dude, I feel like that's worse, right?
As in, like, okay, so when you first said it, I thought the bird was walking on the
Yeah,
floor.
that's what I thought.
The
And then
bird
just
could
sometimes
also-
glide,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The bird could have also been walking at points. I can't clarify that. I did not witness this entire walk. When I was there,
Yeah.
on his shoulder at a time, and then tried to fly away, and then obviously
He's got on the
got
wrist.
fucking restrained by the leash.
How long was the leash? Like, is it?
I don't know.
Are we talking big kite length?
His parents have their kids on leashes.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like that.
I don't know about this. This feels
Okay, I don't think it's rare. Like,
walking a bird.
Bird.
because he's not really walking the bird. He's flying the bird. The
No, but
bird's
he's
flying.
going on a walk with his bird.
Isn't that really wholesome? I don't
Awesome,
know.
but rare.
Okay, so I remember telling the story about the people in the shopping center walking a banana, inanimate object. That's rare. But like the bird needs some exercise.
I don't think it does in this fashion.
And if it needs exercise, it doesn't even restrain to a leash. It should just fly around.
Yeah, but if he flies around, he's not coming back. So
Well,
he's
don't
got to
do it
hold
outside.
him.
Do it in
the
basement or
house.
some shit.
What kind of bird? Do you know what kind of bird was it?
I'm not a bird watcher, so I can't clarify the species. It was not like an eagle, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, not an albatross. Because like I was thinking,
It wasn't a chicken.
it was smaller though. It's like a parrot size,
that
little
size.
hand-sized bird. Because usually they like snip the wings off those bad boys, so they can't actually fly. So the fact that this guy is not succumbed to animal cruelty, and he just goes out there and
Yeah, but you see,
walks
like
him.
when you walk at a dog, you walk at a cat, right? Their natural movement or their selective movement is walking with their
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah.
With a bird, it's wings.
Yeah, you can't fly with him. Like
Yeah, that's
you only can do what you can.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, with a dog and a cat, you can easily restrict and push them back lightly so they don't, speed off. With a bird, they're flying.
You're yanking them
Yeah,
back.
exactly. I feel there's something wrong with that.
There's rarity in there, but I don't know if it's as pronounced. It would be a strange sight to see. I'm not going to deny that. Like if I saw someone walking the bird, I would be following that.
It's
bad
not as
boy.
rare as an inanimate object, of course.
Yeah.
Like, but the fact that this pet is a bird, not your typical pet, I think that makes it pretty rare.
Walking cats is also not a common thing. Would you see that?
Yeah, but they walk.
Yeah, they walk, so I'm
So
like,
you're
okay,
doing a
cool.
joint activity.
This cat might
You
just
should
want to
fly
walk
with your bird.
Yeah.
Get on a hoverboard or something.
What about a pig? If you saw someone walking with a pig,
I think having a pig as a pet is rare in the first place.
some people do have pig.
Who do you know? who do you know that has a pet as a pig?
Fucking name them. Who?
This guy, some people know. You're right. They're like farmers,
people
maybe.
do.
You fucking farmer? I'm
Yeah,
gonna get you.
yeah. Like,
West farmers, I don't know. Most of them do.
all right. Next one, Maddie.
Anyways, I got another quiz.
Or were they walking next to fucking hamster?
You take a minute, you breathe, and let me tell my story.
Go.
So here's the last one. Recently, I went to a fine dining restaurant, right? And then obviously, the fine dining, the dress attire is formal or even smart, casual, that sort of vibe. So button-up shirts. So I'm sitting down, table in front of me. They just got there. They walk in. It's a date. The girl, I assume is a girl, don't want to assume, but the girl is dressed in, I don't know, dress, jacket, heels, etc. The guy walks in. He's in chinos and he's wearing a t-shirt.
Shoddy.
It's an orange t-shirt. And it says Pussy Patrol. Spelled Bussay Patrol. You know there's like
Who's Jay from In-Betweeners? Is that his quote?
you know those shit t-shirts you get from like for example you get from like Thailand or something? It's
Yeah.
like big fucking letter.
Yeah. Okay.
This man's in an orange t-shirt and he said Pussy Patrol. He's on a date with his missus, no less. And it's like the whole restaurant know he is, in fact, on Pussy Patrol.
I mean, the fact that it's orange out of all the colors.
Bold choice.
Yeah, that is. Oh my days. Okay. Did you see this guy do anything, or was it just
He's on patrol.
He's
did he stand up at points during the fine dining, looking at everywhere, all exits and entrances?
No, but no, he was acting normal on top of that.
That's fine. No, you can't come back from that. If you're wearing a t-shirt, wearing one of those, I don't know, I hate those t-shirts.
No, but at a fine dining, no less. That's not right.
No, like even in general, if you're wearing Pussy Patrol, like just
No, but if
play
you're in general,
with the boys.
if you're walking down the street park, you see someone in Pussy Patrol, you're like, okay, that's bizarre.
No, that's rare. That's rare.
Do you think
immediately.
that's rare?
Yes. Do you not think that's rare?
I think that's fine if you're wearing it outside. I think it's fine.
Rare. Pussy Patrol.
It is
Bussay.
The fine dining aspect makes it a lot worse.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
On a date night.
Yeah, date
He's
night.
got chinos with it as well, which is like the odd choice. Why, at that point, just come in with shorts or trackies, right?
Well, yeah, you may as well. But what's his missus doing here? Control your mans. How? He's walked out. His girlfriend's seen the t-shirt that he's wearing. So, I would love to accompany you to this fancy restaurant with you wearing Pussy Patrol on your back.
The waiter is, coming in with a $300 bill.
Yeah.
Seeing this fucker with a Pussy Patrol.
Was it a good design? Or How was the font?
It's one of those shirts, just an orange fucking plain shirt, and you like iron. It looks like you iron on.
Yeah.
In like bold normal text.
$10 Etsy shirts that you get.
You got the Hasbulla t-shirt. That reminds me of
I
that.
still have that. Yeah, I need to wear that one sometime.
Have you not worn it?
You should have met him.
I've
He was
worn it
in
once.
Sydney the other day.
$300 quietly, not worth.
Not worth it.
Yeah,
Rare, we're saying.
that's pretty.
Of course,
rare.
rare.
That is.
This is
100%
there's
rare.
no debate that this is rare. A final one, boys. My rare unit. So basically, right on a Friday night, invited like a bunch of people over, my mates, and then my housemate. He also invited his friends over. So there was like two separate groups
Two
of people.
concurrent events.
Events happening in the same house.
Not mingling together.
Like there was a bit of mingling, but like it was separate. Like we were playing like drinking and playing board games,
Yeah.
and then he was drinking and like
Doing
chilling out the
cocaine
deck.
in the corner.
Thank you.
That was
Finally,
Rohit.
it wasn't me. It wasn't
That's
me.
why Rohit was also still there.
So we were all doing our own
He
things
made a point to make it to say it was separate, but in reality it was
in mesh. No, so we were separate, right? And so like it was, I think around like midnight at that point, and we're like, all right, we're done with the board games. Should we go out? So I bring my group of friends. We all go outside, and we're about to try and find a club to head to. And while the housemate, his mates are still inside, and while we're outside, this a German fellow is really stumbling, and he's like, oh, like where is like 192? Right, the house address 192, and that's like a few doors down. So like I did a nice thing. I walked him to 192
Nice.
and told him, had a chat with him. He's like, yeah, I actually just got off the plane. Like, I landed here. This is my friend's house. I got here 2 days ago. And then as we're walking past my house, he looks inside. He's like, oh, you're having a party? And we're like, oh no, like that's my housemate. It's like we're going to a club, blah blah blah. So I walk him home.
Yeah.
Nice thing to do.
chivalry.
Yeah.
And then we head to the club, right? Then my housemate the next morning, he's like, oh, do you hear what happened? And I was like, no, I didn't hear what happened. He's like, oh, this German dude walked in the house. And I was like, oh, like we met him outside. Like he was going a couple doors down. And he's like, yeah, what happened was the German guy came in and the housemate's mates thought he was part of my mates. And my mates were gone. So he was just partying with the lads, thinking like he's just act like he belonged, having a great time in my house, right? And then eventually, some people were like, do we know this guy? Like everyone it was my friends, they were all brown. Meanwhile, this like geezer, he's come in the house. And then the housemate confronts him and he's like,
Who are you?
oh, who are you? And then this guy, the German dude says, the host, oh, like I'm invited by the host. The host want me here. He's talking to the host. The host does not want him here. So then the housemate is like, oh no, I don't think this guy wants you here. He's like, yeah, he said I could come in, like no dramas, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Anyways, eventually the housemate is like, all right, let me take you outside and like we'll have a chat. So he takes him outside.
bouncer.
Yeah, like a bouncer. Like we'll have a bit of discussion.
Come with me, let's talk.
And then brings him outside and then runs back inside, closes the door and locks the door shut.
Yeah.
German guy walking into some random guy's house and joining a party, surely rare.
Rare in Australian society. Is it commonplace in German society? That's the question.
I don't think it's just, he's playing with the norms of social constructs. Like he's literally just playing with
Was
the
he
boundaries.
intoxicated when you met him?
Yeah, of course he was.
Okay, so, but you said his story was he just came off a plane, right?
As in like he had landed in Sydney
Yeah.
like 2 days ago.
Oh, okay, 2 days ago. Okay.
It's rare because he lied. That shows that it's not commonplace in German society. Because if he's like, oh yeah, it's just a house party, I just thought I could walk in.
Mosey on in.
There you go. Maybe he thought that's how life worked.
Yeah.
But he knows it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's why he said the host wanted me here.
The fact that he's having a good time, like, was he at any point in time where the housemates been like, oh, this guy's getting really annoying, he should leave?
No, they were loving it. They just didn't know who he was. Like he was having a
probably
great
wasn't
time.
like being rowdy or anything.
No, no.
He's just, who are you?
So he's a respectful rare unit then, like without a doubt. Like he doesn't seem like he was an annoyance at all. Until there's obviously a safety issue there.
No, it was not. He wasn't annoyed. It was just like, who is this stranger in our house? Like, who is it?
Oh, this is interesting.
My favorite part of this story was the ending. First of all, the host didn't want to say that he was the host.
Yeah. So I asked him that question. I was like, why didn't you say I'm the host? Like, get out of the house.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I was a bit worried because he was drunk and I didn't know if he had a knife on him. I was like,
Germans don't stab.
no. That's a bizarre worry to have, but that was
And
his
there's
logic.
probably like 10 of your roommate and his mates versus one bloke.
Heaps of them. Heaps of them.
And then, second of all, the running back inside.
He's come out to have a chat and then he's run back and locked the doors. Done.
Yeah, could have walked him back to his place, I think, at that point as well.
No, come
Or even
on.
you don't have to run, be like, mate, you're not welcome here.
Yeah.
And then walk back in.
He must have been very
Howdy,
nervous.
just ran.
That's what I think. So you're saying the housemate is the rare
He's
unit.
also rare. You know what?
I think that is also pretty
Let's
rare.
Twist the story.
A bit of an exaggerated, I think, action there from your housemate. Like, because you're saying he wasn't doing anything. He was just having a good time. And then they were like, then it clicked, like, oh, who is this guy, right?
You don't even need to expose that you're the host. You
Yeah.
can just say, look, the people that live here,
We have no
they
idea
don't know
who you
you. They don't want you here. Sorry, mate.
You gotta leave.
You walk back inside.
Yeah.
You don't
Wow.
just drop him off outside and run back in. Then he'll fucking stab you at that point.
Yeah.
This is a twist to the story I was not expecting.
Is he rarer than the German guy?
How did he just enter? So your door was open?
Door was open.
Open house policy.
Your door was just open. Wait, so
Yeah.
you guys left. You left the door open and your other housemates are still partying. You just left the door open.
Yeah, like
Wait, who the fuck did that? What? That feels so bizarre as well.
I don't think that's that weird, is it?
It's not that bizarre.
Are you
You're-
serious?
You're saying like,
Leaving a door open is bizarre.
yeah, that's essentially what you're talking about.
What, when you're having a house party, when you
It
got
wasn't a
selected-
house party. It was just 10 people.
Okay, so you've got selected people coming over and you left your door open.
Yeah, so?
Are you serious?
Are you blaming the victim? Are you victim blaming?
a little bit? That's
Just because he wore those clothes doesn't mean he deserves to get touched.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on.
No,
that sounds. I don't know.
Why is that bizarre though?
You don't walk into other people's open doors.
Yeah.
That's the baseline policy.
Yeah. Also, but why the fuck is your door open?
It sounds a lot like you're victim
This is
blaming.
victim blaming and gaslighting.
Yeah.
And I will not stand for this.
No, but why is your door open? Then?
Accidentally left the door open.
Okay,
That does
alright.
not let. That's not an
Okay.
invitation to walk in.
No, I'm not saying it's an
You tell me
invitation.
you see an open door, you're like, fuck, I'm entitled to walk in.
I'm not
No.
saying that, but also like, lock your doors. Like that's
I
pretty
agree.
obvious.
In an ideal world, that wouldn't have happened, but then I wouldn't have got to tell this story. So
Okay, for the content, the door
the
was left
content,
open.
yeah.
Respect.
There's no harm in leaving the door open.
we're not living in like, you know, the favelas of Brazil.
Wait,
alright?
potentially, we might be.
I didn't think he had a knife. I walked him home because I thought he was a nice dude, and he just landed and he didn't know where he was. I was like, I'll do him the courtesy of taking him to the right house.
It's pretty rare, both sides. Both sides. Your housemate and the German dude, for sure.
Konnichiwa, mates. That brings us to the end of our episode. Good little episode, I must say. Did some segments. Let us know what segments you want to see in the upcoming episodes.
Did some That's every episode.
What can I say? Consistency is key. Let us know what segments you want to see next time. If you want to check the rest of our episodes, they are on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, any podcast app. YouTube versions are on YouTube as always. And with that, wagwan, mate.